Shout out to Shay Sharday. She's got this video that's titled "Black Women Are Struggling to Survive Through a Growing Job Crisis." Oh no. Oh no. Well, I thought this was the most educated. They should be good, right? The most educated. You know, that's what always what the line is. We're the most educated. You don't know. Shout out to the most educated scamming video.
The November jobs report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics released this week showing some staggering numbers in unemployment. The latest data finds that despite a job opportunity increase, nearly 700,000 women are still missing from the workforce. And for Black
who's coming up with these videos? Always it's the white man in the back making sure you get on up out of here.
Women, the unemployment has surged to roughly 7.5%, outpacing the broader workforce and sounding an alarm for the U.S. labor market.
So today is my first day being unemployed, and I got notice I was being laid off while on parental leave.
Yep.
Coincidentally, the last day of my parental leave was also the last day of my employment, which was yesterday. And while I could say a lot about how I feel, I want to focus on a much broader issue, one that I am now a part of. Since February of this year, over 300,000 Black women have been pushed out of the workforce, and that is across corporate, federal, and nonprofit sectors. Men, on the other hand, have gained more than 600,000 jobs.
How y'all sassy straights out here gaining 600,000 jobs? I'm just pandering right now. Okay. You black male identified. You black male identified. Child, you just gave the stats. I'm just saying, congratulations, y'all. Y'all got more, but these people make more than y'all. Remember, they make more than y'all. They're the ones that have to take care of y'all, tell y'all what to do. Y'all remember that? I was thinking the same thing, Nicole. Exactly. It is against the law. It is against the law, but I was going to let that go. Allegedly, if it's true. Allegedly, if it's true, what she said.
So I was laid off today after 24 years.
Hey.
So that happened.
I got laid off from Amazon 2 weeks ago today. I received an email at like 5:48 a.m. in the morning saying, unfortunately, your role has been eliminated. And it was honestly just like the biggest shock and biggest wake-up call for myself.
I got laid off from my corporate job. Yep. I've been working here 3 years and, you know.
Girl, how you still in there if you laid off?
People would say, listen, these aren't 700,000 women who are just missing or electing to leave the workforce. Most of them were fired or pushed out, right? Is that what you would say?
Absolutely. That's exactly what we've seen. So when we look at since the pandemic, 700,000 women overall are missing from the labor force. And in that same time frame, over 6 million women have actually become eligible to participate in the labor force. So reasonably, you would think that their labor force participation should increase, but that's not what we're seeing. And just since February, we've seen almost 100,000 men join the labor force. So you're really talking about not a personal choice, you're talking about structural exclusion.
So why are Black women, you think, being affected at this level? And do you think that it seems that they're being specifically targeted?
So today I woke up and, well, went to work, and I've been working from home for the last 5 years at this company, actually. We have had a lot of job cuts. I have been blessed enough to make it through a lot of them throughout the years based on performance and things of that nature. Or just, they've chosen to keep me or keep my team or whatever the case may be. But this time around, me and my department, majority of my department, I don't know if it's everyone, but there was a vast majority of us in that call that they decided they were going to let us go because pretty much the company's kind of going on. Like, I have been getting asked, like, how do I feel? I feel fine. I feel fine. I guess it's just because in the back of my mind, I already knew something that was coming. Whether it was going to happen next year, around April, when I was planning to do it myself, but I knew that this chapter of my life was coming to the end. Like,
It's been 3 weeks since I've been laid off my 156K cybersecurity job, and let me tell you, I was not ready for this. I didn't post my update right away because I've honestly been very sad about it, and I'm the type of person that doesn't like change, mostly because I'm high-key a control freak, and I eventually adapt, but this one just hit different because
I hate when people whisper into these damn microphones. I don't know why. It's annoying AF. Ashley Foot, thank you, boo. He said, no wonder Kendra app memberships are dropping. Oh, because they can't afford it anymore. Is that what's going on? Is that what you're saying? I don't think anybody was over there anyway since she took off all the reviews and only had one at the last time that we saw.
That morning, I went into work at 7 a.m. for a project call, and by 9:30, I was still to go to hell.
I was laid off yesterday to get ready with me when I have zero will to live. As if my 2025 cannot get any worse. I actually lost my job yesterday. It's actually not funny at all because I had the worst week ever, and I'm officially a statistic. I don't know how much I can say. They give vibes that they would All I know is that the job market is trash. I'm screwed. Being single, unemployed, mentally unstable. It's not on my 2025 bingo card.
Single, unemployed, and y'all, she need one of y'all now. What else she say? Oh, crazy.
I'm screwed. Being single, unemployed, mentally unstable. It's not
single, unemployed, and mentally unstable. Sound like a winner to me? Child, come on, gentlemen. Interested viewer.
on my 2025 bingo card. I obviously have to look for a job. And I think the hardest part right now is like finding a job and waiting to get into a dental hygiene program. So I'm actually just in limbo. I'm just a broke college student who's trying to build a better life for themselves.
Well, that's what, I can't speak to what exactly is happening in terms of being specifically targeted. What I can tell you is that the numbers are staggering. When we look at Black women, over 600,000 have been economically sidelined. One of the things that we look at is that if you compare it to white women, Black women's labor force is about 5 times smaller than white women. If white women had been economically sidelined at the same rate as Black women, we would be talking about over 3 million white women. That's the entire labor force of Pennsylvania. I mean, this impact is massive.
That is so striking, especially when you put it, I mean, that simply in terms of the size of the workforce for white women in the state of Pennsylvania. Massachusetts Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley, she called the rising unemployment rates of Black women a canary in the coal mine, an economic indicator for everyone else. Why is that? What should anyone else glean from these numbers we're seeing?
Well, there's 2 things that are happening. One of the things that we know from the numbers is that because Black women sit at the intersection of gender and race, they tend to be the first impacted, but they really are the signal for the entire economy. And we have seen that. The other piece is that their labor force, it doesn't just impact Black women. Their forced labor force exits this year alone have cost us $9.2 billion in GDP growth. So you're talking about impacts to Social Security, Medicare, the solvency of banks, the solvency of insurers. This will impact everybody.
So we are being kicked out of our apartment. Feels like rent just goes up and pay goes down or stays the same. And I've been doing this for years and it's just gotten so hard. And I feel like I have failed my kids and I'm not sure where I'm going to go, but they're going to go to their grandmother's. I don't know. I guess I'm going to sleep in my car until I figure out what I'm going to do because I don't have money for a hotel or anything like that. I spent it all on the car parts. I think I'll have maybe like $25, to my name afterwards. So that's not enough for a room. So I'm not really sure. Hopefully my car is running tonight. Maybe I could just lay the seats back in there and I could use my blankets or something and sleep in there. Obviously I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. So there's that.
Y'all got any suggestions, Bueller? Y'all got any suggestions as to what they can or should do given the layoffs and the firings? We have to start coming up with some solutions because clearly y'all not gonna listen in SYCBM. Okay. So what do y'all think they should be doing then?
3 things I wish I would have known while being homeless. Number 1, always keep a car. If you keep a car, you technically have somewhere to stay and you don't have to worry about sleeping on the streets. Number 2, never just go with anyone because they said that they're going to help you. I'm too trustworthy. And number 3, I'm still trusting in God. So I'm going to continue to trust in God because He's keeping me. So just follow this journey because this journey is different from my first journey. Definitely different.
Don't you love how these people still always want to make sure that they got their TikToks and stuff working out well? Truth is, I'm tired. Truth is always follow me through my journey. That's code for they're going to put it all on the internet. We're going to show you all of my dysfunction. And then when you say something that I don't like, get all mad about it and say, how dare you talk about me? How dare you talk about us?